Hi, my name is Caton. I'm doing a review slash reflection over a case study for civic service projects at the middle school level. Um, this article basically starts by setting the foundation of as adults, we all have a need, have a social need to be with other people, um, to be a part of something that's bigger than ourselves. This need develops at the middle school level, and before then, they don't really have that need, and their brains are rewiring in a lot of different ways, and this is one of those ways. They now have this extra social need that really, if you think about it, school doesn't meet, especially the curriculum. I mean, nowhere in math or science or maybe language, not really social study. I mean, you're not finding this need met anywhere in the curriculum. So what the author is proposing is that middle schools start doing civic service projects to meet this need. Obviously, this is going to help the community because they're service projects. But like I said, it would also meet this need for middle schoolers. The article describes five benefits to the civic service projects. The first one is a heightened development of student self-esteem that is directly related to the need I was just talking about. The second one is a heightened degree of correlation of subject matters. So you've got you've got all your subject matters, math and science, and when you do these projects, you're going to have all of those mixed together, and you're going to have to use language to communicate your whether it would be results, however they organize it, results or communicate with the community. Um, the the third the third benefit is an increased development of individuals. I'm sorry, an increased degree of involvement of parents and community members. So they're in the community, and as middle schoolers, they're going to have their parents transport them or get supplies. So all of that is going to be that extra involvement and that extra community that those middle schoolers need at this stage in their life. The fourth benefit is a heightened student cooperative learning. So these students, if you can do them in groups, they are going to be interacting with each other. And on top of that, these civic service projects are a really flexible way to learn. And I'll talk about that more later. The fifth benefit is has more opportunities for positive middle school communication with the community. So the first example that just popped up in my head is with police officers. They get a bad rap for being the bad guys, or I mean, you get pulled over or whatever. This would jump ahead of that and let the middle schoolers have a positive interaction with police officers if their civic service project involved the police officers. Personally, for me, I think this is a phenomenal idea. I am a big fan of projects and the freedom that gives, and the enthusiasm that can build in the students, and the accountability. And I think that is a phenomenal way to learn, and it touches on some things that the curriculum will never touch on. Uh, it does, however, move away from the testing. So that's not a big thing for me, but that would be a change that schools would have to get used to, because instead of spending time working working towards a map test or whatever kind of test, they're going to be devoting that time to these projects. Uh, the article listed some things that need to happen for these to work effectively, and two of them stuck out to me. One is how you would qualify something as a civic service project, and then two, directly related to that, is how would you know when one of these projects is completed. Those would have to be, in my mind, those would have to be set for this to function, and then you have a lot of flexibility within there, but you would need those things to be set. Uh, but yeah, I think this is a phenomenal way to learn. Like anything that it's going to be done well, it's going to take time and it's going to take dedication, and it's not going to go right the first time, and it's going to be something that parents are going to have to be involved with, and students are going to have to work on outside of class. But I think this is a phenomenal thing to implement in schools, and I hope it gets done soon.